What up? Alright, listen, man. I kind of knew what's going to happen. We all kind of knew. Jason Tatum dunks on LeBron and hits the three to go up 1 for their last lead. And doesn't get the ball anymore. LeBron had 4 fouls in the fourth quarter. For I think maybe the first time in his games in elimination game ever. And this is what we applauded. This is what we applaud. We applaud a nigga for beating a rookie sophomore team. I got my brother co-signing. He like 40 years old, fam. Like, man, bro, we better than that. We better than this. Kobe Bryant got on Twitter, said we could celebrate one without tearing down the other, which is a fact. And Nick Wright believes that he's trying to insert himself into that Kobe, the Jordan LeBron conversations. He's not. Kobe knows that he was going to be forgotten as soon as he dropped the 60 points on Utah and left. Because the night he got home, probably a week later, everybody forgot about it. That was the only thing the Lakers had to cheer for during that time. Shit. The ironic thing about it is that the Bulls and the Lakers are nowhere near. They are in serious rebuilding mode. They are nowhere near the playoffs. They're nowhere near to even get in shape to get in the playoffs. That's the crazy thing about it. Meanwhile, LeBron get to run through these babies. The new revamped Eastern Conference. Adam Silver is in on it. David Stern is in on it. ESPN is in on it. Every GM in the league other than the Rockets and the Warriors is in on it. And David Stern. Excuse me, Danny Ainge. It's like every GM in the league has done everything to help him. Like motherfucking Larry Nance. There's nobody on that Boston team that played last night that could jump with Larry Nance or Jeff Green. Them niggas is just athletically fucking gifted. They definitely play better without Kevin Love, but Kevin Love is not a bum. You know what I'm saying? Like, this team athletically can give you problems. That Cavs team athletically could give you problems. LeBron was sluggish as hell last night. It's just that Boston was fucking weak. Boston went from a Cinderella team to Orlando Magic in the last quarter. Like, literally in minutes. I knew they was going to lose that game. Their body language was way off. Adam Silver already put the hit out on everybody's families out on the court. Poor Jason Tatum and his moms, man. Poor Al Horford and his dad. All of them came to that game for nothing. In that arena for nothing, fam. But anyways, the focus is on tonight's game. And what basically the winner of this game, and you know what, and I say this candidly because the winner of this game and how many injuries that take place in this game and who's not going to make it between Houston and Golden State right now, it's all about who's not going to make it to see that next round. Be honest with you, I'd rather see Houston in the next round. Because everybody right now is somewhat healthy. It's kind of somewhat of an even matchup. I want to see Houston. I don't want to see Golden State, but if I had to put my money on it, I'd probably put Golden State because I know Golden State can get rid of LeBron quick. They can get rid of him quick. The problem is what's going to happen when they start missing and they go small. And Larry Nance know he could tower over every last one of them niggas. Larry Nance and Jeff Green, there's nobody on Boston that's athletically more gifted than they are. Jeff Green is still on a level, if not better, than Jaylen Brown and Jason Tatum. Athletically. George Hill is a good defensive point guard. Like, this team is not scrubs, man. Jordan Clarkson has always been a sixth man. He's always been a solid sixth man in the NBA. I don't understand why it is fucking LeBron fans and Cleveland fans continue to fucking bash like the supporting cast or whatever. I just don't understand it, bro. Like, the shit is it's just nuts to me, bro. Like, I'm just like looking at everybody like, what the fuck is y'all talking about? Yes, there was a low scoring game last night. Like, the whole game, that had to be the worst Game 7 in Game 7 history. That was the worst Game 7 in Game 7 history, bro. LeBron winning that game was just, it was all just to put another accolade on his name. And it was all for ratings. LeBron helps NBA's ratings because they got their ass kicked when in March in the NCAA tournament. They was getting their ass kicked with MLB going the way it was going. They was getting their ass whipped with the NHL ratings. They got to do something to say they product. Because at the end of the day, the NBA is a business first. It is a business. At some point, the commissioner, whoever it was, whether it was David Stern or now Adam Silver, they all helped out each and every last one of these niggas that you see on the display. They helped them. Whenever they needed help, they helped them. Now I know somebody's gonna get up in here and dig and talk about, what is you talking about, bro? Well, they helped them. Go back to the 2002 Western Conference Finals. You'll see what I'm talking about. Go back to the 1993 Eastern Conference Finals where the Bulls played the Knicks. You'll see what I'm talking about. Everybody on this page got helped at least once by the commissioner. Everybody. Robert Horry game-winning 3 to tie the series against Sacramento. The Bulls down 0-2 to the Knicks, who beat them twice in Chicago. Then they beat them 4 straight times. This shit is all fucking rigged, man. That's why I don't support the NBA today, bro. Like, it's so crazy. They know most of their fan base don't even watch. Most of their avid fan base, which is mostly LeBron's fan base, and they don't even watch the games. They just watch highlights and look at numbers. That's it. They don't watch the games and break down plays and see how everything works and dissect play to play on how the plays is made, on how the plays is executed. They don't look at body language on the court. They don't pay attention to none of that shit, man. It's fucking NBA. This gotta be the worst time to be an NBA fan ever, bro. Then I get on Instagram. Some dude dead ass burned his Celtics jersey. Said it was all rigged. Said I'm done being a fan. Because that's low-key how it is. I could honestly say the 2000s, I say from about 2003, 4 to about 2000 and I want to say maybe 8, maybe 04 to about 08 was probably the most competitive time for the NBA. It was like a lot of competition. But it was some fixed moments in that shit too. Go back to the 2006 NBA Finals. You'll see what I'm talking about. How many times Dwayne Wade damn near shot more free throws in fucking in 6 games than a lot of niggas did in a half of a season. Than most teams did in the playoffs. That shit was crazy to me. Shit. There's a lot of times the NBA has some fixed moments for many, many years, but now it's at the point where you know, like, if you could predict what can happen and it happens, like 99.9% of the time, and it actually happens, and that has to mean that it's rigged. That has to mean that. There's no other explanation. This is what LeBron needs. 2 shooters, 2 bigs, 2 refs, 2 commissioners. That's what he needs. I'm not saying shit in no parties no more. I'm not talking in no Twitter no more. I'ma only say shit in my videos. And niggas just gonna have to react to it however they want to react to it. That's all it's gonna be. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's all it's gonna be. Cause after this season, man, shit, I might be doing voiceovers and shit. They keep helping this faggot ass nigga out, bro. Like, this shit is ridiculous. Like, no, everybody in that game on Boston side was paid off except for Jason Tatum and motherfucking Al Horford, who if I remember wasn't even in the game that much. I think he had got fouled out. Terry Rozier basically came in and shot them niggas out of the game. A lot of niggas had wide open jumpers, my nigga. They just killed themselves, my nigga. They dead missing them shits like wide open on purpose just to help LeBron out. Then they talk about the future that the Celtics got. Celtics ain't got no future unless they healthy. Me personally, I don't even think Kyrie the nigga for them going forward. He could be, but I don't think he is. And anybody that watched this motherfucking video, man, they gonna know that. Anybody to dissect the game like I dissect the game, man, play to play, end-to-end action, look at other players that don't even have the ball, look at off-ball situations, look at defensive situations off the ball, away from the play. Anybody that does that, any one of y'all niggas that do that for real, y'all know what I'm talking about. I'm out of here, man.